Everything's great, man. Warped Tour started about a month, maybe a month and a half ago. I don't know, everything kind of blends together after a while, but the tour is going great, you know. My girlfriend's out here with us. She's doing her thing. We just watched her set, just got back from it. I just got harassed by some chick because I was riding my bike. I ride my bike every day, dude. Like, you know, there's little mini bikes on this whole tour. There's like 50 of us. We're like a gang. There's a gang called the Wolf Pack that I'm a part of. And so
are you like the leader?
Your bike. I'm like, catch me.
Yeah, because your bike's motored. I know a lot of the bikes aren't.
Yeah.
That seems that.
They can't catch us. They can't stop us.
Of course, the new record is The Quilt. It drops September 9th, and Cookie Jar. I love because I'm a big fan of good writing, and it's very clever.
Yeah, thank you so much. And the Dreams record is my favorite record of this past year. Like, so it was a blessing to be able to work with him. You know what I mean? Somebody we've looked up to for a while as a band, and I guess it'd be weird to say he's our generation's Prince because Prince is our generation's Prince. But you know, I mean, I think he's kind of taken, you know, where Prince. Now I wouldn't say left off, but he's definitely way influenced by Prince. But he kind of takes it into his own direction, and he's a monster. But
anything with Patrick Stump on there? Gotta ask.
Yeah, Patrick co-produced the record. He did a few tracks on the record. We didn't do anything with him like blatantly on the hook, but he sings like a lot of backups on the record, and you'll hear his voice throughout the record.
Of course, I went to Syracuse University, and the gym class heroes are from Geneva, and it's been really cool because it seems like, you know, when I was a freshman, when you guys were opening up for Nappy Roots and Shine, and from my 4 years on, it was kind of like as I went through school, you guys really just blew up, right?
Yeah, it was cool. And our old guitarist went to SU, and so we get gigs there all the time, and we play with Blacklicious there. And
you know, it's interesting too because you told me when we spoke a few years ago that you know you would never be satisfied because that would lead to just complacency and everything. So I guess you're not satisfied yet, huh?
I think we're, like I said, we're just as hungry, if not starving. You know what I mean? Like, I think the minute I get bored with music is the minute I pursue something else. But I can't see that happening anytime soon. You know.
Have you thought about pursuing other things anyways, though? Or?
I mean, I've been a tattoo artist for about 6.5 years, so, but that's, I mean, something I do, like, on the side, you know, when we have time off, I work on friends and tattoo my friends, right now, it's music it's all systems go, you know.
Have you gotten any tattoos since you've been on tour?
Yeah, I've got a ton of tattoos. I just got these, actually. It's the cover of Private Eyes, Daryl Hall and John Oates. It's healing. It's taking a little while to heal, but the hands are kind of a rough spot, but when it heals up, it's gonna look nice. I got that. I got this colored in. You people out there in radio land can't see it, but it's kind of like a zombie Virgin Mary. But and then I actually got this one too when I was on tour. Craig, who just left, did these for me. Oh, wow. This is my Hip Hop is Dead tattoo. It's a skeleton representing hip hop, but hopefully we'll revive it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like everybody's kind of, you know, I feel like there's a renaissance coming on, you know, like, and then it's not just with hip-hop music. I think music in general has just kind of gotten a little formulaic and boring, you know. Yeah, I mean, even with, you know, the rock scene, there's a lot of bands on the Warped Tour that if you didn't tell me their name, I wouldn't be able to tell, you know. It's a lot of stuff sounds the same, and that's not to diss any of the bands on Warped Tour, but there's just like a formula. Who farted, yo?
Was that Matt just walked out of the bathroom?
Yeah, he just walked by.
He dropped some heat in there.
He did a walk of fart. But yes, but I feel like not only with hip hop, but just like music, people are trying to push the envelope, and it's good. We just make songs that first and foremost that make us happy, and then second make our friends happy. And the world comes third.
Yeah, but it's worked so far. And I mean, I know you say too, you really hate being put into a genre or a multi-genre. You just hate that whole label.
I think you just can't. I think it's hard. You know, like, I mean, it's definitely what we do is like, it's definitely hip hop based, but it's not really restricted to hip hop. Like, I think we have free will to do whatever we want, and people are still gonna be like, what the f is this? Oops, pardon my French. But
it's The Quilt dropping on September 9th, 97 BHT. Ralphie Aversa and Travis McCoy sitting on Gym Class Heroes bus right now. And dude, there's a streak we gotta break. Last year, and coincidentally enough, I was in Cancun as well when Matt got locked up. Now this year, it's like once a year something happens with you guys. What's going on?
I think we just got that curse, man. I think the Jesus is next. He'll be the next one arrested. Do you find my black shirts?
Yeah.
Did you grab one?
No, just...
Alright, sorry.
No, it's all good. Jesus, he comes on stage and waves the flag. For those who don't know, right? Yeah.
He also does back. He does back vocals and gets the crowd high.
Yeah, look at Jesus, like, yeah, I got my shout out. So I gotta. Have you brought Katy back to Geneva yet? Have you taken her down a wine trail, maybe?
I haven't, but I mean, just being on tour, she's met a bunch of my family. She just met my little brother today. She's met both of my older brothers, and it's cool. But I mean, once we get time off, I'll take her up there to meet the fam, you know, and it's cool. I've met her family, and everybody. It's a beautiful situation. It's just being on tour is just so chaotic, you know what I mean? Like different city every day, but it's cool, man.
I gotta imagine because I saw you guys acknowledge each other quickly on the road outside here, and just as being open and public as you are with it, it's got to diffuse a lot of the stress that comes with a lot of these other celebrity relationships that then they try to keep everything closed. You probably don't even deal with that at all now.
Not at all. And I think like I'd say before it was like when I was younger. I honestly and not to sound cheesy, I just don't think I've ever been this in love with someone before, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always been in relationships where it was kind of like a needy thing, where it's like I feel like I need to be in a relationship, and it was just all bad. And me and Katy have known each other for almost 3 years now, you know? Like she was recording You Can't Afford Me, which is on her record, when I was recording It's Cool School Children. She worked with the same producers, so we met that way and kept in touch, and we just, you know, like kind of figured out that we like put two and two together that we were kind of the same person, you know. And it just.
What do you think of her record? It's speaking of good writing, I mean, there is some clever, like, good writing on there.
It's amazing, man. And I got to hear a lot of the early demos, you know, and gave her some constructive criticism on a few things. But
how'd she take it?
She loves me and I love her, and so like it's like I mean, if I'm dead wrong, she'll let me know. But I mean, at the same time, I would never tell her something that would hurt her, you know, like or tell her something about a song that would hurt the song, you know. I think we're both pretty much musical geniuses. So.
That's a Geneva coming out of you right there, I think.
Sure.
With Travis McCoy from Gym Class Heroes 97 BHT, and I gotta ask just one last thing now. We've had so many interruptions. It's great, but this is this is good though, because it brings people into what it's really like on a tour bus. You know, it's not just like all proper and whatnot. Like it's really chaotic. Got people walking in and out, and
definitely is the life that I live.
Right.
It's been like this for the past 5 years, man. But I think we've all grown accustomed to being out here and putting in work and whatnot, you know. So.
You know, I'll be honest, Travis, I think one of the most influential, important things you've done in the past 12 months is when you took to your blog and you talked about how you were trying to rid yourself of substance abuse. Yeah. How's it going? I just, not that it's really my business, but
I mean, I put it out there, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of is your business, you know. But yeah, I felt like, you know, like I was at a point in my life where, you know, like my cousin had just committed suicide, and I was just going downhill. But I was a master of disguise, you know. Like I'd be completely gone out of my brain, but I could pull off a show and nobody would know, you know. But it's like you being an addict, you get really good at hiding it, you know. I mean, you can't really hide the skin itching and the nodding off, but like as far as like, you know, like me hiding it from my band, I got really good at it, and it got to the point where I knew for a fact that if I didn't do something about it, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have made it to Warped Tour, you know. It was that bad, and you know, I fortunately enough like woke up and realized it was time to get my life together, you know, because the pain that you know, I've lost so many friends to drugs. Like 2 or 3 days ago, a friend of mine just overdosed and died, you know. So I've lost so many friends to drugs, and I would never want to put anybody who cares about me, whether it's my fans, whether it's my friends, whether it's my family, through the hell that comes along with losing someone you really care about, you know what I mean? So I didn't just do it. I did it for myself, but I also did it for my family and friends, you know, and our fans in a sense, you know. So, but I mean, I've gotten so many kids that come up to me after shows, like, you know, like, you really inspired me to get my life together. And yesterday, a dude gave me his Serenity Prayer, like 2 year sober coin. I just got this yesterday. Yeah. So I mean, it's little things like that keep me like all right, I gotta.
I'm sure Katie's got to help too.
Of course, she's on me. She makes me take my vitamins and all that. So, I mean, yeah, it's and our last tour was my first sober tour ever, and I was petrified. You know, the first show I was like, am I gonna be able to do this? You know what I mean? Because I've been so used to being so messed up before and after shows, and honestly, the high that I got from playing those shows and getting off stage, there's no drug that can compare to playing a good show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's real talk right there. Travis McCoy, 97 BHT. Look out for the quilt dropping on September 9th.
Run for comfort. You dig?
My goodness. And of course, and I'm sure you're going to be hearing Cookie Jar very soon on BHT and all over. Because the label really hasn't pushed it yet. But once they start.
Peace Sign is kind of doing a lot better than
the video is really taking off on Fuse, I've seen. And
crazy. So we never expected that was going to be a viral thing only. So we're going to let that ride out, and then Cookie Jar just, you know what I mean, the cleanup.
Everyone knows about marketing, especially in the digital age. It's Gym Class Heroes. Travis McCoy. Appreciate it, brother.